brothers. And belongs to your deity. So the two brothers, Gaura and Nityānanda, now they're together, accepting the offerings of Cīḍā-dahi. Thank you. Thank you for the reading. Thank you for the reflections. The whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, when we hear it, these pastimes, all about singing, dancing, feasting. Hey, is this true? Can life just be like this? Didn't they have any problems? Were their bodies not troubled? Did they not have any Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika tapas? Did they not have? Which planet are they living on? Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, such a world, huh? Such a beautiful world. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they're showing us, see, we have come here and these are the same mortal bodies that you have. When Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, when he was asked by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why don't you go work? You have the family, you have to feed them, right? So Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, when he answered what he answered, he clapped 3 times. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what does that mean? Huh? Those 3 claps. Then Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura says, well, I am totally dedicated to the loving service, your loving service 24/7. I really do not have time to go out, do yachna. And I do not want to do that. So then if you don't do that, you will be hungry. You know what it is like to be, to have hunger pangs? You will starve to death. And your family will starve to death. You understand? Of course I understand. Of course I understand. So they have the same bodies. At least to look at, huh? They have the same bodies, apparently. Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, when he said, no, whatever comes on its own accord, we will take. We will eat that. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. But my seva to you should go on uninterruptedly. Nothing can come in between. So they know what it is like, the pains that are generated from this body because of various afflictions. Haridāsa Ṭhākura, his body, skin, bone, flesh. Didn't he know when Nawab said, okay, he should be beaten to death. Take him to 22 marketplaces. Didn't he know that, okay, in this body, this marketplaces means death? But it did not occur to him, that point. Marketplaces equal to death wasn't a part of his calculation or thought. The only thing, the only content of the thought, subject matter, the whole subject matter is, hey, Bhagavān, wow, look at you, Bhagavān, look at your Daivi Maya, the modes, effect of modes. This is amazing, Bhagavān. The whole content, subject matter. Everything is about Bhagavān and his energies. So, like this, they also had, like, Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura's son also, right? Son died, literally died. when the Kirtan was happening, the Gaura Kirtan was happening in Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura's house. But what was he saying? Hey, shh, shh. Nobody, don't cry loudly. And this is Janma, Mrityu. This comes and goes. These are bodies. Okay, fine. Don't cry loudly. We don't want Mahaprabhu's Kirtan to be disturbed. Oh, what? And this is death. Can there be any pain, any more pain for somebody, for their own self or the family members? Is there anything more that can be disturbing than this? So, physical afflictions, pain, death, and Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, this is all about the body. This is Adi, okay, Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Adi, Bhautika, their body, pain. And Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, how, looking at the devotion of Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura and how the bhakti really attracts. Is very attractive and of course attracts everybody's hearts, and then it is so-called fame. But bhakti attracts everybody's hearts. So Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura's bhakti was attracting all the hearts in the village. And one of them was envious, could not tolerate all the glory spoken about Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, and he places some black magic paraphernalia in front of the house. So there were attempts to blame them. Attempt to blame the devotees and their physical bodies going through trials. Gopinath Patnaik, his death sentence for him. And these are big things. Big things. But still, that mood that they lived with, that is like very similar to Vrindavana. All the Vrajvasis, they were always happy, thinking of Kṛṣṇa. Thinking of Kṛṣṇa, lovingly doing for Kṛṣṇa, lovingly being with Kṛṣṇa. Is that it? Happy, Vraja life. The demons were coming though. Demons were coming. But Kṛṣṇa took care of it. The obstacles were coming here too, in Gaura Leela. Gaura took care of it. Rakshisyati vishvaso goptrutve varnam tata. Devotees lived their life breathing this. I have Rakshisyati vishvaso goptrutve varnam tata. My Bhagavān is there for me. This is what devotees, they breathe this Sharanagati, this Vishwasa. I have my Bhagavān. And the whole thing belongs to Bhagavān. Whole thing belongs to Bhagavān. These bodies belong to Bhagavān. Bodies, the families belong to Bhagavān. Of course, it is his property and he will utilize however he wants to. He will do whatever he wants to do with that. If his property has to be maintained, he will maintain. He will maintain, he'll protect his property. My only thing is to continuously please him. That is very beautiful. So this Goptrutve Varnam Tada Rakshisyati iti Vishwa. So Kṛṣṇa is my only maintainer. Kṛṣṇa is my only maintainer. Nobody else, nothing else. If not this place, some other place. If not this job, some other job. If not this one, some other, something other, something. No problem. I'm not going to place the bricks and draw the line and say, Kṛṣṇa, you have to maintain me with this job, in this place, in this setting, with this mortgage, with this salary. No. No. Kṛṣṇa, you are the maintainer. This is your property. Whatever you chose to, you maintain. Who am I to draw the lines, place the bricks? And I have no anxiety about anything. I don't have to think about anything. Rakshisyati vishvasa. You are the controller. Everything is yours. This body, this life, everything is yours. Everything around is also yours. You are the controller. What is there to think and be scared of? Rakshisyati vishvasa. So that Sharanagati Bhakta Mukhya Lakshana. This mood. This is when I am called a devotee. If I don't have this in my neurons, if my neurons are not firing these chemicals, if this is not being transmitted in my neurological system, and if this is not circulating in my circulatory system, if this is not in my chitta, then I'm not a devotee. Only naam ke vaste, apparently fake devotee. Because Sharanagati Bhakta Mukhya Lakshana. When I don't think that way, when I don't feel that way, when I don't look at that way, how am I called a bhakta, a bhritya on bharta, a dependent on the Lord? How am I called? No. So Sharanagati Bhakta Mukhya. Bhakti is so much about Bhagavan, only about Bhagavan. That's between the Bhakta and Bhagavan. Of course, the Bhakta Bhagavata, he is the catalyst. There is nothing that happens without the Bhakta Bhagavata. That is it. So the definitions of pleasure, pain, possible, impossible, like, dislike, the regular general language, general thought, this material, dirty mind. Material mind is dirty. So regular thought process that goes on in this cassette, that is not bhakti. This is bhakti. Sharanagati Bhakta Mukhya Lakshana. So when bhakti happens like this in Sharanagati, there is zero noise in upper chamber. Everything just happens at the level of the heart. Is that happening? Is that happening to me? Do I have to really wait for something? Do I have to do this, that, and try this and try that? And then maybe if it comes later, we'll see if that happens. So it depends. It depends. What is my priority? What is my priority? What is my desire? That will turn into prayer. And then things happen. So like that, Caitanya Charita Amrita. Caitanya Charita Amrita Jivana. So because when we are hearing this Caitanya Charitamrita Kavya every day, all the devotees so nicely singing. Na 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 na. Oh, life is so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. Is there anything happening to them? Yes, 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 yes. So that's what I thought. So that was nice. And the other thing I was thinking, Nityānanda, the way Raghunath Dasa celebrated, it's actually the Cīḍā-dahi Utsava is a celebration of the mercy of Nityānanda reflecting as Seva to Vaishnavas. Oh, this is Diwali in the heart. You see that this is what has happened in the heart of Raghunath Das Goswami. Initially, he was doing the Vaishnava Seva. But this Vaishnava Seva is different for him. You know, when the Seva comes, when the Seva is done with the noise in the head and heart closed, then that Seva is really pushy. I feel like, this Seva I'm doing, I have to push itna hai. And, you know, like that. It's just, Bhakti gets very, you know, it feels like we are pushing it, trying hard. No, and then somebody has to inspire us. No. Seva. And this is our anchor. We have to serve. Somebody has to inspire, and then we do. And if there is no inspiration, and then Seva stops. And in Seva also, did anybody see? How come this is not noted? I did so much. All this, hai na? The superficial kachra. So when the Seva happens with the superficial kachra, it is bhakti aparadha, seva aparadha. But when the heart is opened and when the mind is quiet with no noise, heart is opened, then that seva is like this. Śrī-dahi Mahotsava. Joy flowing out. So this is very wonderful. This is bhakti. So our prayer should be, we should be experiencing this. We are hearing this. Our hearing should inspire us to offer a prayer that it should come alive in our lives. Experience it. हम लोग ऐसा सोचना है, भक्ति को ऐसा practice करना है. We should practice bhakti like that. We don't wait for days or weeks or months and we don't know when this will happen. Agar hota to hai, nahi to nahi, I don't know what is happening. No, not like that. When we hear like this katha, then we pray that we experience it. We pray that we live like this. Like that, so Raghunath Das Goswami's. It's all about one thing, dear devotees, the whole bhakti. How much is my heart open? And that is my bhakti, practice in bhakti, my hearing, whatever I'm hearing in bhakti, is it taking me in the direction to place my heart at the lotus feet of a pure-hearted soul, Bhagavata? Only then everything else happens. Anything insubstantial, the joy in bhakti happens only then, when the heart is placed at the lotus feet of a Bhagavata like that. Then the heart doors are open. Then only the mind, the noise in the mind, the chaos in the mind will subside. Otherwise, it will not subside. Any separate attempts to quieten the chaos in the mind, good luck. Band-aid. All of that is band-aid effect. May last for some time. Because that's all Daivihesha Gunamai. Unless Mam Eva Ye Prapatyante happens with the heart, to a pure-hearted soul. Bhagavata. Then, yeah, we should head in that direction. It should not be really our goal. It should be our very life. We should be living that kind of bhakti. Not that I will try and try and try. Someday maybe I will get there slowly. No, not like that. That try and try bhakti will not even get us even out of the bhakti aparada, what to speak of abhasa. So we shouldn't place hopes in that direction and be cheated, putting our time and effort in that direction. No, that is big cheating, cheating our own self. Nothing will happen in that direction. Not even going towards abhasa. We'll get stuck in bhakti aparada. Not in that direction. We have to move in this direction, head in that direction. In this direction of when will my heart open? Open, and when will I, with a simple heart, submit to a pure soul, a Bhagavata? We should head in that direction. All the katha, all the japa, all the seva, everything is for us to head in this direction. If we don't realize that, Shrama hi kevalam, everything in bhakti is Shrama hi kevalam. How long? How long do we need to head in this direction? It's totally dependent upon us. That's all. So that's all, Mataji. So we heard about those Sharanagati Bhaktas, Sharanagati Bhakta Mukhya Lakshana, and this, the Seva, Vaishnava Seva or Nama Seva, that flows from the heart when it is placed at the lotus feet of Nityānanda Ram. It should be like that. So we want to head it in this direction. That's all, Mataji. That's all, devotees. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for bringing the topic of Sharanagat Bhakta, because you gave the example of Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, how he was totally dependent on the Lord. Yeah, but personally, like if there is any pain or suffering to ourselves or to ones whom we are attached, like my parents, if that is ongoing, it's very difficult, but hearing from you gives strength to not lose hope. And the only prayer that I do, because lot of suffering, is that Kṛṣṇa, I know this is because of my karma, our karma, but you be with me and let my faith in you always be strong and become stronger with all this. So that is the only prayer. So, but during this also, if we feel little weak, if we cry, even though we have faith, it does it mean that the faith is weak, Mataji? If we cry for that?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I think Mataji is dropped.
Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay, let's give a minute to Mataji to join.
Pranam, Prem Dhvani ho gaya? Did we do the Dhvani? Prem Dhvani, Mataji? Ho gaya kya?
No, I haven't read the shloka yet.
Okay. So please tell me, were you saying something?
Yes, I was saying that you gave the example of Śrīvāsa Ṭhākura, how he wasn't affected due to material conditions, even his or his family member when his son died. But when the suffering is ongoing towards ourselves, pain is there, to our own body or to the body of those who are attached, to whom we are attached to. That time, even though we pray to Krishna that Krishna, this suffering is there, I can't go through it alone, I have faith on you. But still, crying is there. If we feel
Yeah.
weak, if we cry, is that a sign of not having faith, Mataji?
We are what we are, ma'am. We cannot fake. We are what we are. If we have to cry, we'll cry with Krishna, we'll cry for Krishna. Everything. Whatever comes out, it's all with Krishna, for Krishna. Journey. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Initially, we may be crying with Krishna. Why did you do this? Now, please give me the strength. Something, whatever naturally comes. Cry with Krishna. Then slowly we will be taken to a place where we cry only for Krishna, even if things are happening in life. But all with Krishna, with Krishna, for Krishna. That's with the Bhagavata. If we are with Bhagavata, then he will guide us. That's all. We cannot do this on our own. The Bhagavata, he will. So just being with the Bhagavata and Bhagavan, cry with them, cry for them. That's all.
Yes, Mataji. And
Yeah.
hearing these things every day from you, different examples, different topics on faith, on Guru, on how to practically go through all these ups and downs, really helpful. And you telling about how to open our hearts and take the service as mercy always and not listen to the mind. Yeah, that is also very helpful, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. The thing is with the devotees, it's not that our lives are rosy and we have no problems. Whatever happens to others will happen to us. But for us, we are always with Guru and Krishna. That's all. Whatever happens with this life or in this life, it's okay. But as long as we just need Guru and Krishna with us, that's all. And then life will go on, and whatever emotions that naturally come out from us, however, naturally, whatever, then they are just placed to Guru and Krishna. That's our life. That's the life of a devotee. Yes, Mataji. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Anybody else would like to share anything or any point? I'll share the shloka then.
Yeah,
It's
very good.
from, yeah, it's from